sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is Allah's messenger. يا أيها الذين آمنوا قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم بعثت بجوامع الكلم. I have been sent with comprehensive words. Small words, big meaning. بعثت بجوامع الكلم. I have been sent with comprehensive words. Today, Al-Yawm, in this masjid, Masjid Jami, in Parkchester, I want to leave with you the words of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam when he said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ تَعَالَى لَا يَنْظُرُ إِلَىٰ أَجْسَامِكُمْ وَلَا إِلَىٰ صُوَرِكُمْ وَلَكِنْ يَنْظُرُ إِلَىٰ قُلُوبِكُمْ. Verily, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not look to your bodies nor your forms, but Allah will look at your heart. Ya ayyuhal ikhwah, oh brothers and sisters, take a look at your heart. وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ألا وإن في الجسد مضغة فإذا صلحت صلح الجسد كله وإذا فسدت فسد الجسد كله ألا فهي قلب. Verily, within the body is a piece of flesh, and if this flesh is good, then the entire body is good. And if this flesh is corrupt, then the entire body is corrupt. That flesh is the heart. Take a look at the condition of your heart, dear brothers and sisters. How is it? Because this flesh is the bait, the home, Baytul Iman, the home of Iman, faith, wa Baytul Kufr, and the home of disbelief, wa Baytul Munafiq, the home of the hypocrite. Take a look at your heart. إن الله تعالى لا ينظر إلى أجسامكم ولا إلى صوركم ولكن ينظر إلى قلوبكم. Allah is not going to look at your flesh, your body, nor your form. Allah is going to look at your heart. إن الله تعالى إن الله سميع بصير. إن الله سميع بصير. Allah is the hearer and the seer. Brothers and sisters, Allah can see. We are blind. We can't see. Even sometimes we do something appears to be good, but Allah knows how evil it is. And sometimes we do things that appear to be evil, but Allah knows how good it is. فإنها لا تعمى الأبصار ولكن تعمى القلوب التي في الصدور. Verily, it's not their eyes that are blind, but their hearts that are within their souls. Take a look at the condition of your hearts, brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, I have learned from my wife. She usually goes shopping in the supermarket and she buys the food. And when I go with her, she takes me to the no frills section. No frills. It's cheaper. You don't have to pay the same amount of money for no frills. Why? Because the package is clean. The content is the same. The package on the outside is the same, but the content is the same. The package is different on the outside. The package is different, but the content He's the same. You don't worry about the outside, worry about the inside. So she take me to the no frills section. You don't have to pay money because they don't advertise. You don't have to pay money for the package. You pay money for the content only. Go to the no frills section. Brothers and sisters, I say to you as I sit down, قال رسول الله صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم إن الله تعالى لا ينظر إلى أجسامكم ولا إلى صوركم ولكن ينظر إلى قلوبكم. Verily Allah won't look to your bodies nor your forms, but Allah will look to your heart. You know why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not concerned with non-essential things. He's only concerned with the essential thing, the real thing. What's the real thing? Your heart, the condition of your heart. And my dear brothers and sisters, many of us, we have the body, we have the outside, we have the form, we have the package, we have the label, but we don't have the content. Some of us have the name Muslim. I'm Muslim. Someone tell you, yes, I'm Muslim. Do you pray? No, I don't pray, but I'm Muslim. Do you give zakat? No, I don't give zakat, but I'm Muslim. Do you fast on the month of Ramadan? كُتِبَ عَلَيْكُمُ الصِّيَامُ كَمَا كُتِبَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. Fasting is prescribed for you as it was prescribed for those who came before you. Are you Muslim? Do you pray? I don't pray, but I'm Muslim. I don't fast, but I'm Muslim. I don't give zakat, but I'm Muslim. I don't make hajj, but I'm Muslim. I don't do jihad fi sabilillah, but I'm Muslim. You Muslim by label. You Muslim by package. But you're not a real Muslim. Muslim is not just form, not just body. Inna Allah ta'ala la yanzuru ila ajsamikum wa la ila suwarikum walakin yanzuru ila qulubikum. What's the condition of your heart? I'm Muslim. Give me a ruler, and I will measure the size of my beard. I'm Muslim. Don't you see my kufi? Don't you see my turban? Don't you see my kameez? Don't you see my khimar? Don't you see my jilbab? I'm Muslim. Muslim is more than a beard. Muslim is more than a kameez, more than khimar, more than jilbab, more than kameez. Islam is more than clothing. Yes, obey Allah, obey the messenger, but it's more than that. More than on the outside. Allah's concerned. What's on the inside? What's on the inside of your heart? What's on the inside? Because that is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will do, the judge on the last day. Well, Brother Imam, I make salat. But why do you make salat? Who do you make salat for? Do you make salat because the Imam is there? Your mother's there, your father's there. Why do you make salat? Why do you get up in the morning to pray if you do pray? Who are you praying for? قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إنما الأعمال بالنيات. These are by intention. If you don't intend to worship for Allah, you didn't worship. في قلوبهم مرض فزاد الله هم المرض. في قلوبهم مرض فزاد الله مرضا. In their hearts is a disease, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has increased their disease. Brothers and sisters, take a look at the condition of your heart. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله واليوم الآخر فهم ما يؤمنون لا مؤمنين. Among the people are those who say, we believe in Allah and the last day, but they don't really believe. وَإِذَا لَقُوا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا قَالُوا آمَنَّا وإذا خلا إلى شياطينهم قالوا إنا معكم إنما نحن مستهزئون. And when they meet those who believe, they say, we believe. But when they are alone with the evil ones, they say, we're really with you. We were only mocking. Monastic. I believe. I'm with you. No, I'm with you. No, I'm with you. No, who are you with? Take a look at your heart. إن الله تعالى لا ينظر إلى أجسامكم ولا إلى صوركم ولكن ينظر إلى قلوبكم. Allah will not look at your form, not look at your bodies. He's more concerned with something more than that. These bodies in a few days will die. كل نفس ذائقة الموت. كل نفس ذائقة الموت. Every soul shall die. And these bones in a few days will go on the earth, and the worms will eat them up. And we will die. But on Yom Kippur, Allah will raise us up again. Not that body. This body dies. It's rotting up. Allah will give us a new body. He's not concerned with the body. We are concerned with bodies. So people, women and men buy gold. They buy jewelry. They buy fine clothing. Take care of the outside. Nothing on the inside. Women fix their hair. Spend billions of dollars a year to straighten up their hair. They spend money on their body. Nothing on the soul. And Allah not concerned with the body. Allah concerned with down inside the heart. إن الله تعالى لا ينظر إلى أجسامكم ولا إلى صوركم ولكن ينظر إلى قلوبكم. Allah will not look at your bodies. Don't get hung up on the body. But Allah will look at your heart. Take a look at your heart and the condition of your heart. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. وعلى صحبه أجمعين. أما بعد يا أيها الذين آمنوا يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى ليس البر أن تولوا وجوهكم قبل المشرق والمغرب ولكن ينظروا ليس البر أن تولوا وجوهكم قبل المشرق والمغرب ولكن بر من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر والملائكة والكتاب والنبيين. It is not righteousness that you turn your face to the east or the west. ليس البر أن تولوا وجوهكم قبل المشرق والمغرب ولكن بر من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر والملائكة والكتاب والنبيين وآتى المال على حبه ذوي القربى ومساكن ومن السبيل. It's not righteousness that you turn your face to the east or west. Allah don't need that. Real righteousness is to believe in Allah in the last day and the angels in the book and the prophets. That you spend your money out of love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Spend your money, man. Spend your money for the love of Allah. For the orphans, for the wayfarers. Spending your money in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَالسَّائِلِينَ وَفِي الرِّقَابِ. Those who beg. And to set the slave free. Your leaders now are begging money. Not for somebody who's poor, not begging for, not getting for a beggar, but getting money because we fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We want to spend our money to get the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You want righteousness, man? Righteousness is not form. Righteousness is the heart and your works and your deeds. Form, that's not righteousness. Turning faces east and west, that's not righteousness. وقام الصلاة وآتى الزكاة. Establishment of salah, paying of the zakat. والموفون بأحدهم إذا عاهدوا. Those who make the pledge and they keep the pledge. That's righteousness. And you're going to have trials and tests. Yes, Allah going to bring bad economy. Still spinning the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَالصَّابِرِينَ فِي الْبَأْسَاءِ وَالضَّرَاءِ وَحِينَ الْبَأْسِ. No matter what comes, you still going to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I don't care if I'm the only Muslim on this earth. I'm still going to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah. If you're the only Muslim in your block, on your street, in your country, wherever you are, you still get up and make salat. You still pay zakat. You still fast on the month of Ramadan. You don't need nobody to breathe down your neck and make you do it. There's no compulsion in Islam. You do it for the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أولئك الذين صادقون وأولئك هم المتقون. These are the truthful. These are the righteous. Brothers and sisters, I conclude with this. إن الله تعالى لا ينظر إلى أجسامكم ولا إلى صوركم ولكن ينظر إلى قلوبكم. Allah, the Almighty, will not look at your bodies nor your forms, but He will look at your heart. I say this to you. Take a look all around the world. Look at the globe. You see what's happening. When the Soviet Union died, 6 new Muslim republics emerged. 6 new Muslim countries. When Yugoslavia died, Bosnia came into existence, another Muslim country. All over the Muslim world, we see Muslims growing and developing. In Algeria, in Kashmir, in Afghanistan, in Palestine. Wherever you look, Muslims are on the growth and development. In India. I say to you, brothers and sisters, I was happy when the Soviet Union was destroyed. 6 new Muslim countries came into existence. But I would have been happier if those 6 Muslim countries had been one. Why? In a real sense, all of these Muslim countries around the world miss a very basic principle. What basic principle? إن هذه أمتكم أمة واحدة وأنا ربكم فاعبدون. This ummah of yours is one ummah, and I am your Lord, so worship me. You know, brothers and sisters, look at me. I am a black man. My skin is black. From Africa. Live in America. But that doesn't mean anything to me. That's incidental. Allah made it that way. I love it because Allah made it that way. It is He who created you in the wombs of your mother as He pleased. Allah made me black. I love to be black. Whatever Allah made you, love it because Allah made you that. I'm born in America, but that don't make me proud. But what makes me proud? I'm a believer in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That makes me proud. I'm not proud to be an American. I'm proud to be a Muslim. I'm not proud to be black. I'm proud to be Muslim. I'm not proud of my ethnic background, my color, my skin color, my language. I'm not proud of that. I'm proud of being Muslim. Why? إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الْإِخْوَةُ. The believers, the brothers. يَا أَيُّهَا النَّاسِ إِنَّا خَلَقْنَاكُم مِّن ذَكَرٍ وَأُنثَىٰ وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلَ لِتَعَارَفُوا إِنَّ أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِندَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ. O mankind, we created you from male and female, made you into nations and tribes, that you may know one another. Verily, the most honored of you in the sight of Allah is he and she who have most taqwa. God righteousness. The fear of Allah, righteousness. This is what Allah wants. He's not going to say, Siraj on Yom Qiyamah, come to my Jannah because your skin is black. Come to my Jannah because you're an Arab. Come to my Jannah because your skin is white. Come to my Jannah because you have money. come to my Jannah because you're born in America, born in Pakistan, Bangladesh, Europe, it doesn't matter. Iman, taqwa, himma Allah ta'ala la yanzuru ila ajsamikum wa la ila suwarikum walakin yanzuru qulubikum. Allah is not going to look at your bodies or your forms. Allah is going to look at your heart. All of us together, brothers. Let's be brothers. Let's be brothers. واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا. Remember Allah's blessing on you. You were enemies, and He joined your hearts together with His permission, and you became brothers. I close, brothers and sisters, because you have to go back to work. I love to talk to you more, and I love to hear you more, but you got to go back to work. So we got to close up now, and we have to go. But I say before you go, check your heart today. The thing that Allah's going to look at. Don't worry about the outside today. Worry about the inside. Look in. Look in. Protect within. So on that day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can enter us in Jannah because of this qalb, this heart. Sahih. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless it and bless every one of you with good niyyah, good intention for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Those of you who did not pay $500 loan to get this masjid to do halal for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I pray to Allah to bless you, to give you the wherewithal to do it. And I know some of us are poor. I don't have $500 in my pocket. I'm going to go get it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm going to pray for it, but not there. I'm not going to stop at a prayer. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى في القرآن You cannot succeed without work. The ayat extension for the moment, inshallah, it'll come back in a moment. ليس للإنسان إلا ما سعى. Mankind can have nothing except for what he strives for. Strive for it. Go get it. Today, inshallah. But make niyyah. Say, Brother Imam, Brother President, I don't have it now, but I'd like to make a pledge. And I'll get the $500 loan, inshallah. Do it. Do it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I make dua that all of you will be able to do it today. 46 more people today. One person will take 10 pledges or 10 shares. Do it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That Allah sees. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إن الله تعالى لا ينظر إلى أجسامكم ولا إلى صوركم ولكن ينظر إلى قلوبكم. Allah will not look at your deeds or your bodies or your forms. Allah will look at your heart. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى أزواج محمد وعلى ذريات محمد وسلم تسليما كثيرا. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. الحمد لله رب العالمين. قام الصلاة.
اللهم اغفر لنا ولوالدينا وارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا. اللهم يسر علينا امورنا امور ديننا ودنيانا يا كريم. اللهم يا حلال المشكلات حل مشكلاتنا مشكلات الدنيا والآخرة. يا قاضي الحاجات يقضي لنا حاجاتنا حاجات الدنيا والآخرة. اللهم ربنا عليك توكلنا وإليك نبنا وإليك المسير. يا الله الفتح والبدال على ودجبون الجنة المعفر موت. يا الله ودى الصغيرات كبيرات زهيرة باتنا شربنا المعفر موت. يا الله الرحمن الرحيم نمدر دلوز اسلام في سنة المدينة رسول الكريم جل من خدمتك وسيداو. يا الله الرحمن الرحيم سعد ميلاد الجائز مقاصد ذكر أخرجه أي الله رحم الراحمين سيد القدر معفر يا الله يا